Shilo Sanders reveals his off-field dreams while chasing NFL spotlight with Buccaneers and sends surprising requests to Deion Sanders. Carrying the Sanders name means carrying more than just a football legacy. It comes with weight, with history, with expectations, and for 25-year-old Shilo Sanders, it comes with a challenge: how to make a name for himself while being the son of one of football's most iconic figures, Deion Coach Prime Sanders. But if you ask Shilo, he's not running from that legacy. He's building his own, and not just on the gridiron. As Shedeur Sanders, the youngest of the brothers, battles for a quarterback spot in Cleveland with the Browns, Shilo quietly signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as an undrafted free agent. Many called it a low-risk signing, but Shilo is already making noise, and not just on the practice field. Between reps and playbook reads, he's been plotting something much bigger than football. He's laying the blueprint for life after the game, and it includes acting, streaming, and even a family trust fund for his sister. Let's unpack it all. From practice field to prime time, literally, Shilo Sanders is making his presence felt in Tampa Bay even before the preseason kicks off. As an undrafted rookie safety, he entered one of the NFL's toughest proving grounds. The Buccaneers' safety room is top-heavy with star Antoine Winfield Jr., but beyond that, the depth chart is wide open, and Shilo sees his window. A recent training camp clip went viral as Shilo ran stride for stride with none other than Winfield himself during a turn-and-run coverage drill. His footwork was crisp, his hips smooth, his speed surprising. Coaches noticed. Fans noticed. And suddenly, what was a long-shot roster battle began turning into a real conversation. Could Shilo Sanders make this team? Head coach Todd Bowles spoke briefly to local reporters about Shilo's energy. He brings juice. He's smart, quick to learn, and doesn't back down. That's what we need. But as much as Shilo's grinding for a roster spot, it's clear that he's thinking beyond September. In fact, he's already talking about his retirement, with plans as bold and colorful as the Sanders name itself. The YouTube revelation, crab legs, and Hollywood. It was during a light-hearted vlog filmed at Tampa's popular seafood hangout Dummy Krabby, where Shilo let the world peek into his mind. The scene? A laid-back meal of seafood, conversation, and laughter. But beneath the fun was a vision, a roadmap for what life could look like after the NFL. When asked about his post-football goals, Shilo deadpanned, "Eat crab legs all day." He laughed, then followed with a more serious, but still very Shilo, reflection. "All right, realistically, that actually sounds good, but I'd say anything entertainment-like acting, modeling, music. Drake, like 30, he's still making music, so by that time, hopefully, I could keep doing that stuff too." It wasn't just idle talk. Shilo has long flirted with the entertainment world. He's charismatic, expressive, and camera-ready. His YouTube vlogs draw thousands of views. His social media presence is loud, humorous, and very much in the mold of prime time. Acting? Very possible. Modeling? He's already halfway there. Music? He wouldn't be the first Sanders to grab a mic. Brother Shedeur dropped a hip-hop track last May titled "Perfect Timing." In the Sanders family, football is only the beginning. From field to stream, the Sanders digital empire. One area where Shilo seems most passionate is live streaming. He lit up when talking about his ambitions in the gaming and streaming world. "I'll say streaming for sure. Just, having fun with everything that I'm doing." That one sentence says it all. Shilo doesn't want to be boxed into a single identity. Yes, he's a football player, but he's also a creator, a personality, a guy who can turn a locker room snack run into viral content. And according to his teammates, that's exactly what he's doing. He's known as the snack guy in meetings, always with something to munch on. But more than that, he's the guy who brings laughter, energy, and stories. Classic Sanders charisma, the kind of intangible that makes a locker room feel like a family. A future beyond stats, but first, a spot to win. Of course, no off-field empire can be built without first securing an NFL foundation. Shilo knows this, and he's all in. At 25, he's older than most rookies. He went undrafted after an up-and-down college career at Colorado, where he showed flashes of brilliance under Coach Prime, but also battled injuries and inconsistencies. But that chip on his shoulder? It's real. He's currently battling with depth players like Marcus Banks, Kayvon Merriweather, and undrafted hopefuls for what may be just one or two backup safety spots. Special teams are his clearest path, and that's where he's grinding daily. According to Bucs insiders, Shilo has impressed in meetings and drills. His communication skills and quick reads are ahead of most rookies. It's now about staying consistent and staying healthy. If he can do both, don't be surprised if the 25-year-old turns into Tampa Bay's camp darling. The Sanders family playbook and a wild request to Deion. Beyond football, Shilo recently made headlines for a surprising request to his dad, Hall of Famer and Colorado head coach Deion Sanders. In the same vlog, Shilo played a hypothetical game of what if. If I woke up as Coach Prime, Coach Dad Prime, for one day, he grinned, I would just make a trust fund for Shilo and just give it to him. I'll do that. It was a moment of family humor. But beneath the joke was something deeper. Shilo wasn't talking about himself. He was talking about Shalomi Sanders, his younger sister from Deion's marriage to Pilar Sanders. In that moment, Shilo showed exactly what drives him. It's not just personal success. It's about legacy, stability, and making sure the people around him are taken care of. I want to be in a position financially where I could enjoy my life, Shilo said. And the people around me can enjoy their lives too. That mindset didn't just fall from the sky. It came straight from his father's blueprint. Deion Sanders turned football fame into an empire, broadcasting, endorsements, coaching, and business ventures. Shilo is watching closely. He's taking notes, and he's planning his next move. More than a name, a new brand. In a sports world obsessed with stats, Shilo Sanders is selling something different. Personality, versatility, dreams that stretch far beyond the end zone. And make no mistake, this isn't a distraction. It's a strategy. Every minute on the field is a step toward building the credibility that will power his future. He wants to be more than just Deion's son. He wants to be a creator, an entertainer, a voice, a brand, a name that stands alone. So yes, he's making retirement plans. But don't get it twisted. He's not retiring from football. He's planning with football, using the game as a platform, a springboard, just like his dad taught him. The road ahead, as Tampa Bay's preseason inches closer, all eyes will be on the Bucs roster cuts. Shilo knows he's not a lock, but he also knows he's not just another camp body. He's already earned fans. He's earning respect. Now, he just needs to earn a jersey. If he does, it'll be the beginning of a dual journey, one on the field and one in the spotlight of a different kind. Either way, Shilo Sanders is writing his own chapter of the Sanders story, one that blends football, family, and the future. And whether he's delivering hits or streaming highlights, one thing's for sure. He's not here to be forgotten. He's here to build something that lasts.